अस्सलाम वालेकुम, कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? ठीक ठाक हैं? तो कैसी जा रही है आप लोगों की डाइट? आज हमारा जो है वो है बैक बैक वर्कआउट, लेकिन वो हम थिकनेस के लिए करेंगे बैक। उसके साथ में हम करेंगे अपने साइड डर्ल्स और साथ में हम करेंगे बाइसेप। ये आज की हमारी रूटीन है, ठीक है। ये जाके हम शुरू करते हैं। तो आप लोगों की डाइट कैसे जा रही है? कुछ डाइट अभी टूटी तो नहीं? ठीक जा रही है? देखिए, शुरू में ही मुश्किल होता है डाइट का, ठीक है। उसके बाद तो आप यूज़ टू हो जाते हो, फिर आपकी बॉडी भी अडॉप्ट कर लेती है, फिर इतना भूख भी ज़्यादा नहीं लगती और आराम से मैनेज भी हो जाती है चीज़ें। तो शुरू की रूटीन बस मैं करनी होती है, इस तरह 5 6 दिन है आज, ठीक है। तो डाइट भी कंटिन्यू रखें, ट्रेनिंग करते रहें। आपको जिम में जाके मिलता हूँ मैं। तो फर्स्ट एक्सरसाइज वी आर डूइंग इज बेंट ओवर बार्बर रोज। द पर्पस ऑफ दिस एक्सरसाइज इज टू थिकन द अपर बैक. So how we're gonna perform this? So standing with the feet a few inches apart, grab the bar with a wide overhand grip, just beside your legs. Slightly bend your knees and bend forward until your upper body is just about to the parallel to the floor. Just make sure you keep your back straight, head up. Lift the bar up until it touches your upper abdomen. Then lower it again. Make sure you do it under control. So this is for your back exercise. So try to lift it up from the back and feel a contraction on your lower back. Try not to involve your bicep. Okay. When you do your working set, make sure you have enough weight that you can easily do 8 to 10 reps yourself. We will do 3 warm-up and 2 working set on this exercise. So next exercise we are doing is T-bar rows. The purpose of this exercise is to thicken the middle and the outer back. How we're gonna perform this? So standing on the floor, if you have a T-bar machine, that's great. But if you don't have it, you can just take a barbell, put it on the corner of any wall, and then do it there. So we're gonna use this with a narrow grip. So stand on the floor with your feet close together, knees slightly bent. Bend down yourself and grab the handle of the narrow grip. Make sure you straighten your legs slightly and lift up until your body is about a 45-degree angle. Then without changing this angle, you just lift the weight up until it touch on your chest. Then lower it again. Just make sure that your weight should not touch to the floor. So you can add 25 lbs plate instead of the bigger plate, so that it will easily give you a full stretch. Also remember, this is an upper back exercise. You are not supposed to do much lifting with the lower back or legs. So next exercise we are doing is V bar pull down. So instead of a straight bar, we're gonna take a V bar. So it'll be a close grip. Purpose of this exercise is to thicken the upper back. So you can attach the V bar to the pulley, small grip attachment, and then stretch all the way up and then pull down so you can feel the middle and lower back contract intensely. For the warm-up you can do 15 rep, but for the working set you have to do 10 rep with a heavy weight. So look, this is my working set, so I add some weight on. So first I hold the handle, make my position, go back a little bit, make a bend in my lower back, and then I pull the weight down from my back, from my upper back. I'm not using my arms in it. My biceps are still relaxed. It's just my back, and when I go up, I'll give a stretch to my upper back. So next exercise we're gonna do is rack pulls. So it's very similar to deadlift. The only difference is in deadlift you have to go all the way down. This one you don't have to go all the way down. You stop just below your knees. This is overall back development exercise. So make sure you do it on the right way. So 2 warm-ups at least 15 reps, and then 1 working set 8 to 10 reps. Working set you can go heavy, but warm-up just stay with this reps limit. So you can grab the bar just beside or outside of your legs. So make sure you start the lift by driving with the legs straighten up until you are standing upright, and then throw the chest out and shoulder back as if coming to attention. Then you lower the weight, bend the knees and lean forward from the waist and touch the weight on the rack or is just below your knees. As I use this, I'm going down, I hit the bar on this rack and then lift the bar up every time. I open up my hand and then I lift the bar again up just to get a full squeeze on my back. and a good contraction. That's the most important thing. So our next exercise is a face pull. So we're gonna do 3 sets of 15 reps, but this time we're gonna use a long straight bar attachment and focus purely contracting the rear delts while leaning back. The same as the one we do this with a rope, but this time we're gonna get a wider grip so that we get a good contraction and hit on the muscle on the different angle. So we're gonna do 3 working sets, but make sure you increase the weight at least 1 plate in every set. So see this, you're gonna take a wider grip. Okay, go back, lean back, and then just pull the bar to your face. Just make sure you don't hit on your face, but pull it. Make a double bicep pose, and then relax on your arms. So this is gonna hit on your rear delts really hard. So our next exercise is real delt fly with dumbbells. So you can do this on a sitting position. Just sit on the edge of the bench or standing position the way I'm doing it, holding my head on the bench so that I don't move any other body part. And this way you restrict the movement to up and down, move up and down with the weight. Okay, so just take a light weight to start with. We're gonna do 5 sets of 15 reps. Okay, so see the palm facing each other. When you lift the weight up, you turn the wrist so that your thumbs goes come down. So if you look at it again, I'm gonna put my head on the bench so that I don't move around or swing around once I lift the weight up. So lift the weight out and up to the either side, turning your wrist slightly down so that your thumb's gonna come down. So lift the weight to the point slightly higher than your shoulder. Now we're gonna start a bicep exercise, incline dumbbell curl, 3 warm up and 1 working set. So purpose of this exercise is to stretch the bicep and for overall bicep development. This exercise will develop mass and bicep peak at the same time. So set up the bench at 45-degree angle. Take 2 light dumbbells, sit down and make sure your back is hollow and keep your shoulder blade contracted against the bench. Then let your arms stretch down as far as you can. Then you curl the weight up to your shoulder level. Every rep you perform for this exercise should be under control. After 6 to 8 reps, you can twist your hand and 360-degree, and then you can do another 1 or 2 reps. That will burn your bicep. So now you see this. I'm gonna land on the bench. I'm gonna retract my shoulder blade back, and then I'm gonna slowly lift the weight up. Once I'm gonna bring it up, I will twist my hand. My pinky finger goes upward and thumb goes down. Just like a supernating grip. So that's how I'm gonna doing it for at least 8 to 10 reps, and then you can do a 360 rotation on your hand, and then repeat the set again. Only for few reps. So now we're moving to the next exercise, which is close grip preacher easy bar curl. We will do 2 warm up and 1 working set. So sit on the preacher curl. Make sure you grab the easy bar with a close grip. The purpose of this exercise is to develop the bicep, especially at the lower end. So we have to keep it on the close grip. How we're gonna perform this exercise? So position yourself with your chest against the bench and your arms extended over it. Then holding your body steady, curl the bar all the way up and then lower it again to full extension, resisting the weight on the way down. So look again, this I'm going for heavy set, so I'm gonna do only few reps. Okay, so make sure your chest against the pad, curl the bar all the way up and then lower it again to full extension. You can move a little bit, swing with that exercise when you're heavy. But once you're doing a warm-up set, then try not to move your body with the set. So next exercise we're doing is a barbell curl. The purpose of this exercise is to develop the overall size of the bicep. This is the most basic and popular of the bicep exercise. You can perform with the straight bar or you can use the easy bar grip. How we're gonna perform this? We're gonna stand with the feet at the shoulder width apart and grab the bar with an underhand grip about shoulder width apart, just beside your thighs. Curl the bar up in a wide arc and bring it up as high as you can with your elbow close to your body. And try to stay stationary when you're performing this exercise. So if you look at it, I curl the bar out and up in a wide arc and bring it as high as it possible for me. Is I'll try to bring it close to my forehead, and then I lower the weight down. I keep a stretch and a tension on my arms all the time. So that's it for the bicep today.